I could eat that girl for lunch as she dances on my tongue. Tastes like she might be the one.
Oh. What's good, y'all? This is DJ. I listen to music so you don't have to, and tonight we're going to review the new Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard Not Soft. Now, I, myself, can't really say I'm a Billie Eilish fan just because I don't really listen to her music. I actually heard her for the first time yesterday in preparation for this review with her old song, Ocean Eyes, the song that really broke her out, because I've always heard of her, but I never knew about her. I knew about her, but I never heard her music. So this is going to be a new experience for me too. And I really want to hit this new album because I want to get that experience. When I heard Ocean Eyes, I was like, okay, I get why she got, recognition for that, because it was a beautiful song. And she was really, really young when it came out. So it's going to be my first time checking it out. And hopefully I enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy it. And hopefully you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the like button. And you know what I'm saying, you can get acquainted with me and my reviews because this is what I do every week if it's there. So that's why we're here. So let's check out this new Billie Eilish. All right. Like I said, I'm DJ. I listen to music so you don't have to. We about to go and get this thing started, bro. Song number 1, Skinny.
With a friend, it's a good sign. Feeling off when I feel fine. 21 took a lifetime. People say I look happy just because I got skinny. But the old me is still me, and maybe the real me, and I think she's pretty. And I still cry. I never did you wrong. I loved you for so long.
Wow, that was Skinny, the first track on this album. Pretty hard-hitting, deep intro there. Basically, people wanted her to change who she is and like her for it instead of liking her for who she really is. So that's different, you know what I'm saying? It's very common for that to happen within the music industry. They want you to change your image and have this certain look when that's not what you do. They might want you to be more serious when you're more playful. They want you to be skinny when you're naturally thick. You know what I'm saying? So I get where she's coming from, and I really like that intro. It's a nice beginning to what could be a really great album. So let's keep it going. Next track, Lunch.
I could eat that girl for lunch as she dances on my tongue. Tastes like she might be the one.
Oh.
And I could never get enough. I could buy her so much stuff. It's a craving, not a crush. Call me when you're there. Said I bought you something rare, and I left it under clear. I run a shower for you like you want. Clothes on the counter for you, try it on. If I'm allowed, I'll help you take them off. She's taking pictures in the mirror. Oh my God, her skin's so clear. Tell her bring that over here. You need a seat, I'll volunteer. Now she's smiling ear to ear. She's the headlights on the deer. I said it all before, but I'll say it again. I know it's just a hunch, but she might be the one.
Okay. So she likes girls, I'm assuming. I never knew, didn't know. Nothing to go off of, actually. Actually a really good song, to be honest, technically. I can definitely see them playing this in different ads and commercials. It's one of those types of songs, one of those type of beats. Yeah, it's pretty, it's transparent as it sounds, you know what I mean? So It's pretty good. 2 for 2 so far. I like her voice. She has a really good, natural, airy voice. I've always been a fan of that type of sound. Janae Aiko has that. Nana from Of Monsters and Men has that. And sometimes Haley can have that from Paramore, formerly of Paramore. So I'm a real big fan of that. Next song. Well, I was gonna say real quick before I get into the next one. It's actually really good to hear something different like that because it really it blends nostalgia with a new phase of music as well. So you get what would be considered the new style music plus that person's natural voice blending in. So I really like that style, so I'm here for it. Next track, Chihiro.
To take my love away. When I come back around, will I know what to say? Were you serious? They told me they were only curious.
I thought that song was pretty decent. I think it was more so about the instrumentation for that as opposed to the actual song itself. It had some really good vibes. The lyrics, kind of here and there for me, I kind of got in and out. I was more so in the trance with the actual beat as opposed to the lyrics really. Like the first two were really strong lyrically to me, and then this one more so relied on its instrumental. So it's nothing wrong with diversity and nothing wrong with switching it up, changing it up, and letting that be the mainstay. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a vibe. It depends if you're in the mood for that type of thing or not, but it's a vibe. Next track, Birds of a Feather, which I haven't listened to, haven't seen the single or video, so you may have already. I haven't.
I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I rot away, dead and buried. Should stick together. I know I said I'd never think I wasn't better alone. Love you till the day that I die, till the day that I die, till the light leaves my eyes, till the day that I die. Don't be alone, but baby, I don't wanna say goodbye. Should stick together.
That was a pretty good song. Nothing wrong with it. I giving her a voice, hearing Ocean Eyes, hearing the first two tracks, and hearing these last two. I think I'm more of a fan of her slower music, the more of the ballads. I know it's less happy to hear those type of songs, but given her voice, I really would prefer to hear that because I think she really just really cements that. You know what I'm saying? I think her voice is perfect for that type of sound. I definitely prefer that over anything else. So yeah, it's okay. That song was okay. I guess it depends on how you look at it. I like the message about the whole common phrase "birds of a feather stick together." So I dig it. Next track, Wildflower.
We fell out of love and you both let go. She was crying on my shoulder. All I could do was hold her. Only made us closer until July. Now I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. I should put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I see her, and good things don't last, and life moves so fast. I'd never ask who was better, 'cause she couldn't be more different from me. I like the sun. Did I cross the
That was pretty good. I just said I like the slower ballads, and that's why I got. So I like it. Pretty much a love song, ode to a former flame, maybe a current, depending on who it is. Old flame. Nice track though. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm getting the vibes of her cult following slash fan base. Like I said, I like to diversify myself when it comes to hip hop, R&B, and pop, punk, rock, and everything in between. So we're getting there. I did Taylor Swift's last month, so I mean, we getting there. I think Ed Sheeran's a good bridge in between the two because his was more so a mix of different genres as opposed to being the polar opposite and being this album and Taylor Swift's versus like 21 Savage or Drake or Rick Ross or anything. So yeah, it's different, but you know, it's something to check into. Next track, The Greatest.
I'm trying my best to keep you satisfied. Let you get your rest while I stayed up all night. By the greatest, my congratulations, all my love and patience, all my admiration, all the times I waited for. And you don't wanna know what I would have done. Love and patience, unappreciated. You said your heart was jaded. You couldn't even break it.
It's so I like the sound. I like the messages. The lyrics to me are very so they're basic to me. They're just but they're not it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It goes along with her sound. I would expect and hope for more of a not exactly a complicated or convoluted style, but something that's a little more that shines more light on her actual lyrical ability as opposed to just her range of motion when it comes to her vocals. Like if that's her thing, that's her thing. That's cool. But I do prefer to have something more lyrical sometimes. You know, that's just to really add to it. It adds another layer of authenticity to it. If you have really good drawn out lyrics instead of baited, hated, faded. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear a little more to it. That's all. But overall, it's still a decent listing. Next track, L'amour de ma vie. I don't know if that's French or what. I would assume it's French, but I can't just say it's French because I don't know. But we're gonna go with that. So let's get into the track.
I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I need to confess, I told you a lie. I said you for a lot, for an apology, for
That was okay. Nice transition. Made it more interesting, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to feel it, but it ain't really hitting me that hard. You know what I mean? And I can't. I don't know whether that's a good thing or bad because I'm not used to her sound. So maybe this is better for Billie Eilish fans, or maybe this ain't her best work. I can't really tell. But upon first listen, it's okay. But I feel like it's more so geared toward that fan base. That fan base specifically her own, instead of gravitating towards new listeners or newcomers or anything. So we'll see as we keep going. Next track, The Diner.
Don't be afraid of me. Don't mention me. I saw you on the screen. That I could change your life. You could be my wife. Could get a good fight. I'll say you're right, and you kiss me goodnight.
You see what I'm saying? Light, fight, wife, good night. You know what I mean? Like I'd be wanting a little more than that. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I'll write another letter. I hope you read it this time. You better. The cops around the corner stopped me when I tried to leave. He told me I was crazy and they knocked me off my feet. He came in through the kitchen looking for something to scream. I left a calling card so they would know that it was.
It was okay. That's all I can say, bro. It was okay. Next track. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it was okay. I don't know, man. Next track, Bittersweet.
I've been having dreams. You were in the foyer.
Okay.
I was on my knees. Outside of my body. Watching from above. I see the way you want me.
Okay. Okay.
I wanna be the one. But I gotta be careful. Gotta watch what I say.
Okay. I like this switch.
So paralyzed. It's so romanticized. If this is how I die, that's alright. Sweet, open up the door for me.
Okay, I appreciate the beat switch ups, and I'm not saying that she's not trying, but it seems to me as if we're going through different phases on an elevator. Everything sounds like it's on an elevator, and it really, for someone whose voice is like that, like I said, I'm gonna save my opinion after this last song because I want to see if she goes out with a bang. So I will say we have one more song left for that, and I think by far it is the longest. So we'll see. It's called Blue. So let's get into it.
I'm still so blue. I thought we were the same, birds of a feather. Now I'm ashamed. I told you I isolate one more. I'm trying my best. Don't know what's
Okay. Um, that song was okay too. Like I said, again, relying heavily on instrumentation as opposed to you know what we're talking about. And then, don't get me wrong, I get the messages within them and between them. It's just that uh, I just be looking for more. That's all. Um, so that was the end of the album. If I'm being transparent, someone with a voice like hers, she needs to have. I just think she needs to change her direction of music. I think she needs to have something a little more soulful, something that really accents her vocals better because these songs aren't really doing her justice. They're more so for somebody with a, um, a lighter, poppier type voice. She has more of an airy, campy sound, so that's fine. But she needs music to match it. So she would either need something more soulful that brings that her vocals to the forefront, or she would need to do something more of an alternative soft rock, route. Something that would really accentuate her vocals. Because, like I said, the songs aren't bad. It's just it relies too heavy on instrumentation as opposed to bringing out her actual vocal talent. And I don't think a lot of people know about it. I've asked different people today, have they ever heard, listened to Billie Eilish, and they all say no. So as you can tell, it's gearing more so towards her own fan base as opposed to the common listener. And what you want to do as an artist, especially with a voice like that, is attract the ear of the common listener to where people are like, oh, I listen to her. I know who she is. As opposed to just, well, that ain't really the type of music I listen to. You don't want to be known as the person that has that type of music that other people don't listen to. You just make music. Music is universal. Everybody likes music. So that's the only thing I got to say about it. Other than that, I think it's pretty okay. I'd be lying if I said it was solid. I can't really see myself going back to another Billie Eilish product or project unless it's something that shows a change in direction. Because right now I was trying to feel it, but I can't. I was trying to get a favorite song and everything, and at this point it might be just the intro. It might be Skinny, you know what I mean, or maybe even Lunch. It depends on the mood, you know what I mean. So I don't know. It was okay. Out of 10, I'd give it. Well, I'm not being too harsh. I'd give it a 7 out of 10 just to be nice for solidarity, just because it has its continuity stays the same within its own range of sound and aesthetic. So it keeps that going. But as far as interest levels, not really something you would just keep going back to or replay, to be honest. If you ask me, I'm just giving you my honest opinion, no bias. And of course, it's not just because it's not hip hop, guys. It's music. So I'm going to judge it by music. So Taylor Swift's album I just did last month was not something I usually listen to, but it was good. I gave it a good high score. It was solid. You know what I'm saying? So it's not no genre bias or anything. It's just music is music. So if it ain't good, it ain't good. I'm going to tell you it ain't good. So I'm not going to say this ain't good, but it ain't for me. That's all I'm saying. So I gave it a shot. I gave it a chance. And maybe you should try it out to see if it's different for you. It might hit you different, but it didn't hit me good at all. So I'm going to move on to the next one. So thank you guys for watching. This is DJ. Listen to music, man. So you don't have to. Make sure you check out my other reviews too, and just check out the channel itself. You'll see a lot of different things and different reviews and honest opinions. I'm an artist myself, so I got an ear for music, so I try to hear these things out. You know what I mean? With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Get some rest. Peace.